Still going. How trippy is that, right? Okay, Chris Keys, it's Monday morning. Chateau Relaxo. You and I hanging out, taking a first look at the JHS. J. Dang it. Dyslexia, man. You can't outgrow it. Anyway, the JHS. Thank you, Chris Keys.
Absolutely.
Thanks for keeping me on point. It is their tank, spring tank. As you can tell from that little icon of a tank right there. And spring, as you've probably guessed, is all about a spring reverb. So what they're doing here is they're giving you a very authentic spring reverb in a tiny package. But wait, there's more. You can layer a second reverb on top of that. And even more freaky is it has an effects loop out, which you can either put on 1 and 2 or just 2, and it will affect the trails. So what I've done, I've put this vapor trail, fittingly enough, on tank 2. So why don't I might be getting ahead of myself a little bit. Why don't I do this? Why don't we compare this? Reverb is totally my favorite effect. Love it. Probably because when growing up, the only effects I had were tremolo and reverb, because I had an old amp, an old Reverb like that had tremolo and reverb, and that was it, man. I didn't even have an overdrive. I didn't have an overdrive until I was probably, I don't know, like 20. Shocking, right?
You hit 20s and you got to get aggressive.
Yeah. Anyway, I didn't have any money, had very little gear. But anyway, I digress. So let's see if we can get here's what the verb sounds like on this amp. So that's straight, nothing on it, and here is, that's the verb on the amp. You can hear, it just kind of rings forever, and it's really dark. Probably because those springs, which are 50 years old, are kind of stretched out from all those years of like swinging around like that, so they're really dark and wobbly. But beautiful, right? Damn it, Mom, not now.
I'm playing guitar.
Yeah, dang, I'm at work, kind of. So here we are. Here's old school spring reverb. Pretty lush. Here's nothing. Now let's see if we can get this one close. I'm gonna turn down. This is just a guesstimate. Let's see this. Man, okay, dig this. Pretty close, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if you were had like that next level kind of dog ear thing, you could probably find the exact, almost identical tone. But even me, just a guitar monkey, blindly turning knobs, I can get it pretty close. So let me share the ingredients. Boost is giving you a little dB boost. So take it all the way down. Let me turn that to a more reasonable range. Just a little bit, but bring it up there. I kind of like that. I think if this is my pedal, I'd keep it like that all the time, because that dB boost just makes the amp sound better. And here's the great thing about it. You have tank 1 and tank 2. So if this was my pedal, I'd have tank 1 on a fairly subtle setting, highs down, and that boost way up. And then when you want to go crazy, you engage tank 2. So here you are. And then when you want to go real crazy, you'd have something like that running through the second one. So very cool. And this thing comes in at what, like 179, I think?
Yeah. Definitely under 200 bucks.
Yeah. $200, tiny, true bypass, quiet. And here's the other great thing about it. Like my old Verb, for you true Verb fans, you're playing along, doing a sensitive song, then you get that explosion thing when somebody knocks the stage. So you don't get that here. I mean, that I can't tell you how many gigs I've played with amps with true spring reverb, and something happens on stage and it is so disorienting, particularly during a ballad or something when they explode like that by getting kicked, or even like walking heavily around them. Don't have that here. In fact, some artists in rig rundowns, you've seen them go to elaborate steps to try and isolate that spring reverb so it won't do that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know what they do. They'll have it suspended in some sort of thing or whatever. Yeah. Anyway, really cool. Another thing I like about it too is you get, even with that, with the highs down quite a bit, like right there. Like when you do, like with some dirt on. on like fast picking stuff, I like to hear, you know, I kind of like to hear the sound of the pick. And sometimes a verb will really muddy that up, but you totally get that. It's great, and I like it. I mean, I like it equally with with dirt and clean. Sometimes verb really gets away from you when you've got dirt in front of it, but to me, it's not at all muddy. You know, it just kind of sweetens it up. When I see people without reverb, I'm just kind of shocked. Now, I went through a stage of no reverb, but man, to me, it's like, anymore, it's like Tabasco. It just goes on everything.
Pile it on top.
Pile it on top, man.
Sour cream.
Yeah, so a very cool pedal. Let me try it on a Telecaster. So here it does with single coils. And should we tell them about stuff coming up? Big cool things coming up?
Yeah. What's happening Wednesday that they should know about?
Well, this Wednesday, we've got a rig rundown with, wait for it, Guns N' Roses. So, come on, man. That's a big deal. I was really thrilled that we got to do that.
There was a lot of hoops, but we were gladly to jump through them all.
That is a huge band, and the gear does not disappoint. And great stories. That's what I love best about rig rundowns, when they have just cool stories about this whole crazy odyssey we're on.
Yeah.
Anyway, it was great. Tell you what, why don't we play out on this Telecaster? Here we are, just dry. Wow, hear that? Just how much more alive it sounds with that boost up. And again, kind of subtle right there. You know, a Tele can be so shrill, just straight. But it's a lot more palatable. Let's have the drum machine and get on out of here.